when you have somebody this bang. Ayah. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you, when you love me, right? What I say? Oh, that's all I wanted to be. Oh, I'm sorry, man. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing wonderful. What a market. What a week. I'm going to be discussing gold and the market. So when I say the market, I'm going to be only discussing the Dow Industrial and the IWM because of the AI thing in the tech. It's really not a true representation of the market. So I think IWM and the Dow would give me a better indication where the market might go. All right. So this is the VIX, and it's really a huge retracement from the high from 20 to almost 18. It's really huge. It shows how the market participants are getting more bullish now, and we just follow price. But there's rejection from lower price, so it is indecisive to tell you the truth. And also, you have a bullish disco combo still intact. Okay, so you definitely have a reversal pattern that will be confirmed once you clear this level 2133. That's for the daily time frame. Yet this is not bullish for the VIX at all. Okay, so the weekly time frame, I think the weekly time frame is also indecisive. So we've been up for almost 7% in a week, but that's not really that good in the weekly time frame. Yet you have an inverted hammer in May 1st. You have 2 weeks of indecisive candles and another inverted hammer. So this is definitely a bottoming process for the VIX. So there's no confirmation at all, but this is not bearish for the VIX, especially if you are almost up for 7% for the week. Okay, but it's not bullish either. So it's really in no man's land, but it has bullish bias so far. Okay, with these candles. And also, you have very close to have a bullish disco combo, but at least for the MACD, you need at least maybe 15% for next week, for the whole week, and you will have a reliable sell signal for the market, buy a signal for the VIX. But yet, we don't wish anything for the market. We just follow price, and price saying so far there's no bearish nor bullish action in the VIX. Okay, the UUP definitely bullish for sure when it comes to price action, except you have a bearish Harami in the daily time frame that needs confirmation, and this came in a supply zone, in a seller zone. Yet it's too easy to see. And if usually, if this is a cycle top, you will have a huge price expansion in GDX and gold at the same time, especially GDX. So no huge price expansion in GDX, which means market participants still expect high prices in the dollar, and also bullish disco combo everywhere. And if you know me, every time the RSI goes over 70, that means the buying momentum is amazingly high and the top is not in, which means even if we retrace, we might test the 2864 and the UUP, the ETF for the dollar. This is the USD JPY, and the price is not updated today. It's almost let me see how I can check it here. It is now the updated price for the USD JPY. It's 140.60. So you have another almost 50 basis points up, which is almost 41 basis points for the USD JPY. We are definitely in breakout mode. I will not touch gold, nor just touch anything with gold until we reach at least the 143.03, the 162 Fibonacci extension of ABC. The best way is to have the full measured move at 146.20, which would be here, somewhere's here. But you could touch gold after the 162 Fibonacci extension. Usually, sometimes the GDX or gold miners will price in the rest of the $2 on $3. Okay, so sometimes they price them in. But so far, I respect this breakout. That's why I'm not touching gold at all, nor gold miners, for that matter. All right. So I talked about VIX. I talked about the UUP. I talked about the USD JPY. Now I'm talking about the Dow Industrial. What a beautiful price expansion with beautiful volume too. So you know, we should not have any bias. We just watch price, and the whole week was going down, and we had price rejection right here. I think around the 200-day moving average. I'm gonna check it out, and I follow through. Okay, yet everything is bearish in the momentums. I think it's around the 200-day moving average, which is accepted or acceptable now, or makes expected. That's the correct word. Okay, so as I said, yes, 200-day moving average. So you trapped some bears, and you trapped those bad boys. Boom! You got them. So most likely you'll hit the 50-day moving average. Maybe you go over it. So I'm not really that. I don't have the thesis. I'm gonna let the price, guide me. But definitely, that's a morning star if you think about it. And it's a beautiful reversal candle. So we will see. And it reverts from the 200-day moving average. Okay, so definitely some bullish action. So we absolutely must understand and appreciate this bullish action. So I talked about the 200-day moving average, but this is definitely very bearish. In the weekly time frame, we are only down for 1%. Rejection from the 200-day moving average, as I said, with definitely bearish disco combo in the weekly, which is really reliable. So last time this happened, it got into a corrective phase of extra 2 weeks. Okay, so 2 weeks, actually 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks in the reds, and before that, you can see. So definitely in the weekly time frame, it is not as bullish as in the daily time frame. Although the daily time frame is definitely only the bouncing from the 200-day moving average and the beautiful morning star. That's really bullish. So we will see. I have a rule. I don't know if you remember. I don't touch anything with a bearish MACD. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing here for me if it's not a bullish MACD. Capiche? Good deal. So, although bullish action but bearish MACD in the daily time frame for the Dow, IWM, beautiful action. Beautiful bullish MACD and bullish disco combo in the daily time frame for the IWM, and also in the weekly time frame for the IWM. I promise I'm thinking of buying IWM next week if it shows more. If the RSI go over 50 and we have a bullish MACD, I'm not only buying IWM, I'm gonna buy the leverage ETF. How about that? I'm gonna buy the leverage ETF. Okay, so definitely I'm getting bullish on IWM, but I need more confirmation. If you think about the, just just a plain old bullish or patterns, you could see a beautiful breakout, and this if it keeps going up next week, this is supposed to be a continuation pattern. So this is a busted continuation pattern, which becomes, if we close or settle the week over 180 next week, this is a busted pattern. So which means very, very bullish. So definitely, I'm thinking of owning the leverage ETF for IWM. How about that? If, only if, we have a bullish MACD and a bullish RSI over 50, and we clear this high. Good deal. All right, SLV. As I said last time, I don't touch anything where the stochastic is below 20. It's really, really, really ugly. It's going to be around 8 by Tuesday, okay? And usually it's a beautiful action. Definitely, it looks like a kicker. Not really a kicker. Well, it's not a kicker, but nevertheless, it's a beautiful action. 2.5%. It's a beautiful action. Yet the stochastic is below 20, and also silver outperformed the gold miners, which is really not good for the gold miners, nor it is good for silver. Okay. That's for the daily time frame. Let's look at the weekly time frame for SLV. Okay. SLV. Yeah, a rejection. I forgot to talk about this. I'm going to talk. Yeah, very bad indicators in the weekly time frame. But the main reason, it's weird how some people just don't believe in technical analysis. The main reason for this bounce is, if I put the continuous contract for a silver, let's hope it's updated now. Let's hope even if it's not updated, I could just give you, all right. So A is 24.53, B is the high of 26.43. Today's low is the full measured move of 2. Okay, so 26.43 minus 24.53 equals to a number minus 24.53. It will give us this low right here. Okay. So that's why it went up today, because of this measured move, and it gave us bullish engulfing. So I love to see these bullish action, yet I don't touch anything with this indicator, and stochastic is below 20. So that's silver. GLD, the continuous contracts for gold, if this is A, B, today's low for gold continuous contracts is 127 Fibonacci extension. So both of them bounce from places, for a buyer's zone for both gold and silver. But the actions is not that good, because silver outperformed GDX. GLD is almost equal to GLD is 40 basis points and GDX is 50 basis points, so it's not really that different. So what do you want? Usually you would want, let's put SLV, the ratio of SLV, GDX. So you want this ratio to go down, not to go up, but it went up almost 2%. This is usually not a good indicator of a good price action for both, price expansion for both GDX or gold and silver. If you see, okay, so this is an up move in the ratio. So let's say 14th of Feb till 22nd of Feb. Let's see what happened to GDX at that time. That's one way to to position yourself strategically in GDX. So usually you want to have this ratio down. So I said 14th of Feb. Let's see what happened to GDX in the 14th of Feb. Okay, let me get it closer. 14th of Feb. Where are we? Where is we? 14th of Feb. It kept going down, see? So what happened when the other way around? So from 23rd of Feb till, say, 3rd of March. See? See, it's inversely related. So, in other words, for me, this guy only get bullish on gold and gold miners whenever this ratio gives bearish action, either candles or retracements of the ratio. So what do I see here? In the ratio, I see bullish disco combo intact. Also, you registered over 70. It's it's like 77 something. So that's the daily time frame for the SLV GDX. Let's look at the weekly time frame. Oh God, even the weekly went up that much. Oh marron. Look. So it's a fresh buy signal for the ratio. Let's see the last time you had a fresh buy signal. I don't think that's a fresh buy signal. So the closest one was 16th of May. Oh my God, that's not good. So let's look at the 18th of Jan 2022. So that would be a better representation. 18th of Jan 2022. Let's go back to GDX and look at 18th of Jan 2022, 18th of Jan. So it went down the week after that. See? So I think the best representation of this one, because it was going down and you had a bullish crossover, bullish disco combo. Hopefully this happens too in this ratio and goes on again. So I'm going. So unfortunately, you have a bullish divergence as well. So really, the worst for this ratio, so GDX will go up. So next week, I'm going to be bullish. I'm going to lean toward the bullish side in IWM. I'm hoping to do the same in GDX. So what happened today in GDX? All right, GDX, the ETF for gold miners, the senior. All right. Okay, same thing. Very, very low reading, extremely low reading in stochastic. God dang. When was the last time you had such a low reading? Unfortunately, it was September 1st. And that's what happened 2022. So that's the closest. Definitely you have a liquidation mode in GDX, but you have today an okay candle. You made a lower low, then you closed up, but it's not as good. I need to see the stochastic over 20, but the good thing about GDX, you have buying signal in the 30 minutes. Let's start the 30 minutes. Reliable one. Okay. Bullish discount combo in the 30 minutes. 60 minutes. See? The 2 hours, but you need confirmation. So it's only the first 2 hours. So that's not really a buying signal. So you have the 30 minutes and 1 hour. So step by step, hopefully, because I really want to go back to GDX. I have nothing. I love making money. I don't like to short usually. I rarely would buy dust because I really don't like short usually. But so this is GDX. I think I'm 100% sure today's action is not bullish for GDX. I'm 100% sure about that. But I'm not 100% sure where the next direction would be. I'm not. But the full measure move of 2980, which is A, B, C, will give me this number. It's like in silver, it bounced really heavily when it reached the full measure move. So I'm really thinking the same thing will happen. Might happen. I don't know the future for GDX. So if we open on Tuesday and we hit this buyer zone and the uptrend line, oh my own, and the full measure move, I promise you I'm gonna jump in. I'm gonna jump in, I don't care. I'm gonna jump in and sell with a loss. My stop loss would be 29.50. Okay, so I'm gonna have a 1.5% haircut just to take this risk. Please, before I end this presentation, like if you like, share, subscribe, and do remember, Disco is forever.